had his graduation just a few days back, graduating with his PhD, and he's going to tell us what that PhD is on, but I do know broadly it is on management and leadership, which he has been doing for the last 4 or 5 years.
I thought it was 2
And
years.
we want to really thank God that we have come to the point where today we are celebrating that very special work that Daddy has done. And Daddy, we want you to know just how very proud of you we are. I've watched you really do this work with real due diligence. I've watched you really focus on this. I've watched the hard work that has gone in. I've watched the time that you have invested in it. And now I can say for sure, I will use the Luo word for it is Kwer Okriam. Kwer Okriam, meaning the jembe never lies. Anyone who cares to work hard and till the land will truly reap at the end of the day. Daddy has done it. He has worked very, very hard, and now we celebrate him. Not just because he has got PhD, but more so because he has come top of the PhD class. So this is a very special occasion for us. And Daddy, we want you to know we are very proud of you, and we celebrate you, and we thank God for you. You have definitely shown a great example to the family, and now your name changes automatically. You never will be called again Mr. Mudany. You are now Dr. FCPA John O. Mudany. Can we just give it up and give a hand clap to Daddy? Daddy, we celebrate you. We're proud of you. And we thank you so much for working hard.
Yes.
So actually, I want to invite Daddy to just say a small word, and then we will welcome him to just cut the cake that we have made for him. Yes, Daddy. Karibu sana. Yes. Say a word. Just say a word and encourage the people. Yeah.
Take this.
Yeah.
Have you got me on my day when I'm feeling a bit low? I don't know.
Yeah. Just pick it up.
That's good. Right. That's nice. Sounds good. Looks good. Feels good.
Yes.
Okay, I thank God so much for this day. That God has at least made me achieve this. It has been my dream. I really wanted to do my PhD, and those who may know, in 1995 I was admitted at Harvard to go and do my PhD after I finished my master's. But I could do it because of the family. It involved traveling to US and living there, and I didn't know how I would support my family, so I let that go. Then I later registered to do with UNISA, and again because UNISA is the University of South Africa. That was going to be a correspondent what we now call distance learning. Then I tried, but it became very difficult to do it, and then I managed now to register with Management University of Africa, and I'm very delighted that it's been a journey began in 2016 and now 2020. God has made it happen. It was not easy. It was a lot of hard work, but I'm glad that in PhD, when you do PhD, you're not just learning. You do what your research work is supposed to do 3 things. Number 1, you're supposed to provide knowledge that can help in designing policy for a country, and help government and decision makers and policy makers in terms of how does your work contribute to the policy, to the governance, to the growth of the nation, or to the improvement of the nation. Second, the PhD work is supposed to help practitioners and industrialists with what you found on areas of best practice, on areas they can improve on, and what can be used to translate theoretical knowledge into practical things in the country. And finally, the work that you get is supposed to help in building theory and bringing new knowledge. PhD is not just about doing things. You're supposed to change and to move the horizon of knowledge a notch higher. Bring something that hasn't been seen. Develop new theory, new findings, what we call empirical evidence, so that your degree increases knowledge. And I'm very glad that what I've done, which involved the study of the energy sector in Kenya, some of the things that has made the energy sector not perform that well. And I was looking at four variables. For the fourth variable is what we call the dependent variable, which depends on what other variables you're looking at. So the main ones were strategy implementation, and I found that the energy sector in Kenya, some of the problems we've been facing has been a result of leadership in terms of employee involvement, in terms of decision making, how the leaders that run the sector is there. Some areas there that explains 51% of the performance of this country in terms of energy is concerned. And I found second thing was about the structure and the governance and the management, how the energy sector is structured and how it is run and managed, also was contributing almost 30%. And then of course, and many other things. I think I can't summarize here, but a lot of things that I've learned about the sector, and I'm very glad that this is really a pioneer work. I'm also very delighted that the study that I did, which was strategy implementation, capital structure, macro environment, and the performance of energy sector institution, is a first study affecting that sector. There's a lot of studies that have been done in the country involving different sectors, but there is no study that has been done using the variables, the methodology, and focused on the energy sector in Kenya. So I'm glad that God has given the ability, and above all, I thank Him that I became my work together with my coursework was graded A, and therefore I was the best student in the PhD. So that's something to thank God for, that I was able to come out as A and be the top student in PhD class of 2020. So I give God the glory, I give God all the praise, and I want to encourage the young people. Sky is the limit. Dream, you can go as far as you can dream. If you can dream it and you can put your thought and your energy behind it, you will succeed.
Yes.
And as I mentioned, because being the best student, I was given a chance to give a speech at the graduation ceremony. Success has no limit, and success does not come to you. You have to go to it. And I use example, a figurative example, that a tree will never bend for you to climb it. If you have to go to the top of it, you have to be the one to climb it. So I want to encourage all of us, as the young people are here, I want to encourage many more people to venture into this project of studying and reaching their full potential, achieving their best in academics. And my children, I just want to encourage you, please work hard, dream big. If me who was studying after work in the evening, at night, and the weekends, could finish and get an A, what about you younger generation? Me, I've gotten this at 50, 57, almost turning 58. You are younger, you can do much more. So I want to congratulate you. I also want to thank you and to pray for you. And I want to ask that please aim high, push yourself to your limits, and have a dream, and aim high, and God will bless you. Finally, I want to thank God for being with me. This period has not been the easiest. It's when our own son was unwell, and we lost, and he laid him to rest. And during this period, we've still been able to achieve what we've achieved. So I thank God for the strength, for the courage, and also for helping me through this. May God bless you all. God bless you.
Amen. Amen.